This dude, Wemby, bro, he is something different. He is something different, bro. In his first 2 games, the Spurs are 2-0, I might add. He is averaging 34.5 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 blocks. In only 30 he's only doing that in 31 minutes, by the way. 64% from the field, only 20% from 3, but he's only shooting 2.5 so far, and he's a plus 9.5. In his first game versus the Dallas Mavericks, he shot he had 40 points and 15 rebounds. What? 40 points and 15 rebounds and 3 blocks. He shot 71% from the field and he was 1 for 2 from 3 and he was on his bully, bro. People complain that he shoots too much and does whatever. Occasionally, sure, but I mean, like some of the dunks he had, some of the block. I mean, most of the blocks that are coming to mind are about last night's game, not about game one. But he put belt to ass versus the Dallas Mavericks, bro. I mean, they won 125-92. He didn't turn the ball over. He had 4 fouls. I, and I think 13 rebounds a game, which is what he's averaging through the first 2. I don't even think that's not like there's a real world where Wemby could average if he really hones in on the rebounds. Now I know it's hard because he's creating his own shot a lot of the times, and sometimes it's not always at the basket. There's a real world where he could average like 30 and like 17, bro. Like I don't know, bro, but some of the things he was doing to a Dallas front court where sure they didn't have Daniel Gafford, but Anthony Davis and Derek Lively are 2 very big players and they were playing together. They were playing together. Um and if that's a front court that Wemby dropped 40 and 15 on, what is he going to do to a team like the Celtics who doesn't have a front court? What is he going to do to a team like, oh my god, I don't even know. What is he going to do to a team like Charlotte? Like they're oh my god, there's a real world where we are seeing Wemby could be a top 3 player this year. Could be a top 3 or 5 player this year. I mean, to start off the year, he's probably oof, is he MVP favorite? Because they are 2-0. He might be the MVP for week 1. He might be the MVP for week 1. That's crazy, bro. But he was great. I mean, if we want to talk a little bit about that first game, Castle had 22, 7, and 6, was very efficient. He had 5 turnovers, but I thought he's done a very good job of being the point guard while De'Aaron Fox isn't there, and they still have Dylan Harper pretty much coming off the bench. Um, Castle, I love that Castle realizes that he could get at least 5 assists a game just throwing it up to Wemby. And that's something that they weren't really doing in Wemby's rookie year. But now, Castle had played a year with Chris Paul behind, or I guess in front of him. Um, like he's learned some things. He realized, oh shit, when nobody's, what are you gonna do when Wemby goes up for a dunk? What are you gonna do, especially if he's a driving dunk, not just because I could see I mean, it's obviously gonna get blocked at some point, but there are very, very few players in the NBA that are going to be able to go straight up with Wemby and block a dunk. Very few. And especially if it's an alley oop all the way up here, and then the defender's other arm isn't getting up to here. What's he gonna do when the ball's all the way up there? He ain't gonna do nothing. Um, but I mean, he was a plus 31 in that first night. Plus 31. Um, in the game last night where he did unfortunately foul out, 1 block shy of a triple double. But they still ended up winning in overtime because Castle hit a pretty clutch 3. And they played some okay defense, but he had 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 blocks. He was a minus 12, where he shot. I mean, he hasn't turned the ball over this season. That should be something else that we need to point out, because as much as he wants the ball and likes to make his own shot, he hasn't turned the ball over this season. And again, two games in, but I'm glad I've got him on my fantasy team. I got the second pick, and I took me some Wemby. Man, those 9 blocks were nice last night. But yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I might have. I think when I made my MVP, I definitely put Wemby as my DPOY, no doubt. But when I put my MVP, I think I did Shea, then Giannis, then Jokic. Bro, as of right now, he's actually, I don't know if he's number one, because Shea's averaging like 48 through the first 2 games of the season, and they won both their games too in double overtime. So he might be number 2, but bro, I mean, I could see somebody saying number 1, bro. Like it's crazy, and my God, I mean, the people that are gonna, if we talk about Wemby's future, like Wemby might be one of those guys where, man, he raises a team so much. Like I genuinely think you could put a team of like pick 4 really bad defenders and put Wemby on that team, they'll probably be fine. They will probably be fine. Granted, it would probably be frustrating for Wemby, and it would be a hard time, but Wemby, I mean, some of the things that you see from Wemby, like I don't know what to say. Everything that I would say, you guys already know. I don't need to be saying it, but I don't know, man. At this point, they're going to be a playoff team if they keep this up. If he keeps this up, I mean, I like that he can shoot. He had a nice, and 1 3 that first night, um, and everything like that. But bro, if he's taken, I don't know, maybe 6 at most per night, he's gonna be he's I don't know, because last year he took about 9 per game, and he shot 35%, which is good. And then his first year he took about 5.5 and shot 32%. But if he takes, like, again, maybe 5 or 6 a night, but he's taken 22 shots, and he's taken, like, he could average easily 30 points per game this year. Easily, easily. And if he does that this year and he makes all NBA first team, there's no saying what he could do in the future. But let me know what you think about the Spurs. I mean, the way he's been playing makes me not want to ever miss a Spurs game for the rest of the season. Well, for the rest of his career, maybe, but um his teammates around him have played pretty good. Again, Castle had 16, 5, and 6 last night. Vassell had 23, Cornette 14 and 12. Those minutes with Cornette has looked pretty good, actually. Dylan Harper hasn't looked too bad. He didn't shoot great last night, but he's looking like he's going to get a flow going. But yeah, the San Antonio Spurs, they might be here already, and it's a lot of pressure to put on a. How old is he? How old do they have him on this? They've got him at 21. He'll be 22 in January. It's a lot of pressure to put on him, but high expectations, and it looks like he might be able to follow them through. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Wemby and the Spurs this season. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Like the video, and make sure you come back for more.